Hey friends, welcome back. We just finished a morning of milking sheep and a cow, and we're now going to process the milk and we're going to get the milk machine cleaned up. Once a week, we do a very proper sanitizing deep clean on the milk machine, and that is the process I'm going to be sharing with you today. Now starts the big clean. So every day after milking, Chris will clean the milk machine and give it a good clean. But once a week, every Saturday, he does a deep clean on the machine where he will bleach it out, sanitize it, and everything. And it's
Actually bleach every day, but probably the deep clean with brushes through all the tubes, the suction tubes. That'll scrub the tubes out.
okay, there you go. So the deep clean is not the bleach. The deep clean is
Right.
using these fancy little brushes that comes with the milk machine when you buy it. Because
Shout out to Proline for their little, they don't sponsor us, but amazing little machine. It's got a rechargeable battery that works. You don't have to push around the big machine. The only downside is you can only milk 2 kgs at a time. But with our sheep, which is not dairy sheep, it's normal Katahdin and Tampa Crossing. Their feet are pointing in every wind direction you can imagine. So it's a little sketchy to put both on, even with a cow.
yeah, so this little milk machine we bought on Amazon, I can put the link in the description below. Please note that the link is for the Canadian Amazon. But I do know this company is also in the States. And they're really good to deal with because we needed extra parts and we just contacted them and they were very helpful to send us the extra parts we needed. And
Backup.
backup parts, yes. And the reason Chris prefers this little milk machine is, can you just show them the cups, the bottoms? So the bottoms of the cups make a 90-degree angle break, whereas some of the other milk machines doesn't break, it just continues looping or running down, and then it has to make a loop. And because we use this on the sheep that, they're not extremely tall, and the Dexter, her titties are basically dragging on the ground. The clothes. The brake makes it very convenient because it helps the tubes basically from not dragging too much in the mud. And yes, like Chris said, it's small, it's portable, and for what we needed to milk 4 sheep and 1 cow, this is perfect for us. And because the Dexter is small, the same size suction cups work perfectly for our sheep and for our cow. If you have a normal size Jersey cow, you're gonna have to get the bigger size cup because it will
Comes
be
with a
too
machine.
small. Oh yes, that's right. The bigger size does actually come with the machine, but we don't use it. So he just put in some Dawn dish soap, and now he is working the brush and the soap through the whole tube. And these little brushes go a long way. And even though bleaching is sufficient to sanitize, there is still a buildup that happens on the insides of the tubes that you have to wash out with the brushes because no amount of bleach can remove the buildup. And it's basically like a protein buildup.
Fat.
Fat. Yeah, it's all the fat in the milk.
Watch it from both sides because the brush is not long enough. It's do the whole thing. Fascinating. Only tubes I don't wash is the vacuum tubes, but it's not really necessary. It's only air going
And the vacuum tubes are which tubes?
from the machine.
These tubes connected to the machine right here. So this only sucks air and air pressure up in here through the lid. They don't need to be washed because they don't have any liquid that goes through them. They're just for air. But anything where the milk goes through, those are the tubes you need to wash. So in South Africa, my husband had a goat dairy. And, especially when you milk goats, you have to be extra diligent because the milk can very quickly taste like goat. Um, so when it comes to cleaning milking equipment, he definitely knows a thing or two. And he knows what the repercussions can be if you don't have properly sanitized and clean equipment. So if you have any questions, if there's anything in the video that you're unsure about or you didn't see or something you would like to know, please let us know in the description box or in the comments below. And I will let Chris answer those questions because he's very good with this kind of thing.
Oh,
So these little orange things, they're little taps on the milk machine or on the tubes.
the suckers.
Yes, they're the suckers. They basically, this is what you use to stop the suction in the cup so you can release the cup from the teat. As long as it's open and it's sucking, the suction cup is stuck on the teat and you can't release it. So when you want to release the suction cup off the teat, you have to close that little orange lock. What do you call it?
Valve.
Valve. There you go. There's the right word. You have to close the little orange valve, and then you can remove the suction cup off the teat. Of course, when you do it, you still have to work gently. Yes, you have to kind of wiggle your finger in there to release the
No,
suction.
you squeeze the teeth
Oh, there you
so
go.
it makes a gap and it sucks in air from outside. Otherwise, it just you pull and it'll hurt the teeth if you pull too much.
Okay. Yeah, so don't wiggle anything, just.
Don't stick your finger in there.
And that's why
You
my
don't know
husband
where
does
that
it.
was.
Ew. And so what are you doing now?
Filling a jug with water
Why?
so I can wash the machine.
So basically what he's doing now is he is filling the jug so he can put the cups in the jug, and then he's going to continuously pump warm, soapy, clean water through the whole system. He's basically going to wash out the tubes now. And by washing out the tubes with the soapy water, he's also going to wash out the canister or the bucket. Look at the little floating device. This is basically what tells the machine to stop sucking milk because it's going to overflow. So that's your, what's the right term for that? What?
Protection valve.
Protection valve. Now he's going to open the valves. There you go. And why do you dip it in and out of the water?
It shakes the stuff in the pipe loose if there's anything.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just water running. But this is like a call it like when water runs over rocks. Shows the pipe out, jumps when I take it out.
Okay. So you see the pipes jumping? This is what he means by it shakes anything loose that's still left in the pipes. It's that jerking action you get from it. So now the water is in the bucket, the soapy water, and now he's filling up the jug with just clean, warm water. And now he's going to work that through the pipes as well to get all the soap out.
I'm going to throw out the bucket with the water that we rinsed or washed the lines with the scrubbing and everything, and then I'm going to take clean water and soap and then wash the bucket with a sponge mummy.
He means the scrub mummy.
Oh yes, that one. It's like SquareBob, SpongeBob. What's SquareBob SpongeBob? I never get it right. So this gets done every day. Just the brushing of the tubes is once a week. Very hot.
But scrub mummy is happy.
I think so. And don't forget to wash the lid. Don't wash the outside with the same stuff you wash the inside with, because it's not good.
What do you mean?
Things dirty on the outside. Stuff that splatters against it.
So in other words, don't wash the outside of the bucket with the same sponge that you use to wash the inside. Is that what you mean? Okay. So basically you need two sponges. You need an outside bucket sponge and you need an inside bucket sponge.
I just use paper towel for the outside.
Or Chris just uses paper towel, if you didn't hear that, over the milk, the little compressor.
Very strong bleach solution with very hot water. Making my own chemical warfare gas here. Chlorine gas, not good for you, but hey, you only live once.
Oh my goodness.
Now, it's a very strong bleach solution, so I take the cups, suction cups, and we'll suck a little bit of, lines. So each cup is full of bleach. And I will leave it in there for a few minutes, like 5 minutes.
So
It
you
can do its thing through the hoses and suction cups.
so you open the valves to fill up the tubes,
Yep.
and then close up the valves
Yep.
once the tubes are filled up and let it sit.
So the machine doesn't suck the thing empty right away.
So everything is sitting in bleach right now, the cups and basically the tubes, because the tubes right now are filled with the warm bleach water. So about 5 minutes have now passed of this sitting with the bleach. And now we are going to start pumping all the bleach through the tubes using the same shaking, sucking action. Say it again?
Just plain cold water to rinse most of the bleach out.
Okay, so to rinse the bleach, in case you didn't hear that, just cold water. We're now done with warm water, cold water, and we're going to run it through the tubes again.
The difference between hot and cold also destroys any bacteria that's in the line. They cannot handle the temperature changes.
And so basically the cold water is just for a rinse.
For a rinse, but it also brings down the temperature real quick. And that destroys any unlucky bacteria that's still in there. Now I'm done with this. Now it's cleaning horribly dirty outside. Make sure you don't touch anything on the inside with your hand. Otherwise you just transfer bacteria and then the milk won't last that long. Just drying off the inside.
With a clean paper towel that he did not use on the outside.
Yeah, that one. Okay, let me just make some room.
Okay, so the tubes have now been moved to a place where they can dry, and we're going to finish washing
The bucket.
the bucket.
I pour out the bleach. I turn the bucket so the bleach can reach all the sides of the bucket, the whole side, not just the bottom. And then I just take a rather unclean paper towel that's still a little wet, wipe the outside before I polish it up with a clean paper towel. Any bacteria in the bucket will not get to the teats of the animals, but it will make the milk not last that long. We are fortunate that our milk lasts about a week unpasteurized in the fridge.
Which is quite impressive.
A little longer than Saputo milk. My hands don't touch the inside, just the paper towel does. Clean.
Beautiful.
Take this one and I just do a quick outside cleaning.
Wax on, wax off.
wipe down the little milk machine. This is the whole milk machine. Got the pulsator, vacuum pump, everything in here, and a battery.
And it's rechargeable.
Yeah, so if you go on your hunting trip, take one, milk a moose. Save a cow.
Goodness.
And then every time you milk, you have to charge your little thing. Green light's on now because it's power, and when it's red, it's charging. Then it'll turn green again.
So red is charging, green is full.
Yeah, and then take it out as soon as you can, otherwise it'll overcharge the battery, perhaps, but perhaps not. But why would you want to take the chance? That's a wrap. Bye. How's that for an outro?
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about cleaning the equipment, you can just put it in the comments below and I will have the master answer it.
The grumpy old man.
Yeah, the grumpy old man. He can answer the questions because he knows way more about this kind of stuff than I do. If this is something that interests you, I hope this video is helpful. And if you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. Follow my channel because there is a whole lot more of this kind of thing coming. Sharing our life on the farm with the sheep and our little Dexters. And of course the vegetable garden that's on its way pretty soon now that spring has arrived. And for now, this is us out. I hope that you are blessed and that you have a great week. Bye-bye.
And just on a side note, I'm so glad I have this on video where my wife finally admitted that I know more than her on something. There you go. I hope this makes it to the video and I make it to tomorrow. Otherwise we'll have Here Lies Chris.
Rest in peace.
Rest in pieces. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.